So section 9.4, solving triangle problems, there isn't really a great deal for me to add here. It is using the facts that we've got and applying them. But what I would say is if you're struggling, it might be worth just making a list. We've got Pythagoras, we've got SOHCAHTOA, we have the sine rule, we have the cosine rule, we have area equals a half AB sine C, and I suppose we also have area equals base times height over 2. That's it, right? These are all the facts we have about triangles that we can use as formulae. With the sine rule, we have to remember that little trick that sine of theta equals the sine of 180 minus theta, just in case we're asked to find a missing angle. There are two possibilities if we're using the sine rule. There are two possibilities for a missing angle. So we just need to apply all of those things. What I'd say is if you're stuck on section 9.4 and exercise 9e, make sure you've gone back and practiced the individual exercises first, then work through the questions one at a time in order. Don't rush straight into question 14 on exercise 9e as the first question you're doing on this chapter. You may well find it's quite tricky, but if you build it up, you'll be used to the rules that you've got to use. The usual tricks, the usual rules of thumb are these two obviously only work for right angle triangles. Sine rule, you need two angles and their opposite sides involved, almost always. So if you've only got one angle involved, it's probably not a sine rule. Cosine rule is going to help us when we've got a pair of sides which are next to each other and the angle in between them, okay? So the angle in between a pair of sides has to be involved, and that is often then the cosine rule. The angle in between a pair of sides has to be involved if you are using this formula as well, but that one, of course, there's going to be something about area in the question. It really is a case of experience. Once we've got the facts that I've done in the last few videos, there's not much else I can say. So we'll move on to section 9.5 in the next video.